Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, we have a very, very special treat for you. Not only because we have a Trytreats box, courtesy of Trytreats. Thank you, Trytreats. Really appreciate it. But also, Josh is here. He's here hanging out because we're bros and he wanted to come over after a long day at work. And I can't think of a better time than to spend it with Ziah from Ziah TV. Isn't that right, Joshy?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Hi, handsome. Hello, Jenna. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Minnie Moo, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Yes, how is everyone doing today? We're going to get into the snack box in just a second, but I'm going to chat with you guys. Shizzy looks awfully different. I know. Shizzy does look awfully different. He suddenly became Asian. It's crazy. I guess he was just that big of a fan of BTS, you know? Women's Dumpling, hello. Welcome in. I've had an incredibly busy day. So, as you guys know, I'm starting a new job, and I start next week. And today, I had to wake up for a meeting. But the problem is my job is going to be a night shift scheduled job, so I've been used to night shift. So I did a bunch of things to tire myself out the night before. But the problem is I fell asleep at 10, and then my body woke me up at 4 a.m. So I've been up since 4 a.m. because I couldn't fall back asleep, and I had to get up at I planned to get up at 8 because my meeting was at 9. So I just kind of stayed up anyway because I was like, oh, I can't really fall back asleep. I tried for an hour, couldn't do it. So I've been up since 4. And then after that, after my meeting, they sent me all of my onboarding stuff. And it was so you guys know me. I haven't worked a regular job in a long time. There was so much freaking paperwork and so much stuff you have to sign, right? And I totally forgot just all the stuff you have to go through whenever you're a new hire. And so it took me hours to fill out all of this stuff. And then they sent me a thing and they were like, hey, you got to go do a drug test in within 48 hours. And I couldn't do it tomorrow. So when I got this, I had 2 hours before the place closed. So then I had to rush all the way 30 minutes away to Salem to go and do my drug test and everything, and then come all the way back. So it has been an absolutely incredibly busy day, and my day is not even close to over. So yes, wish me luck. Thankfully, one of my best friends, I would say, Joshine, brought me an energy drink that's totally not a specific brand because this is a sponsored video. I've been up since 4:30. Hey, so you feel my pain, Jen. I'm surprised you're even here, but I'm happy that you're here. Okay. I'm super hungry. I've been saving my appetite for this. I did eat 2 meals today, but I've also been up since 4. So, super hungry, been saving. I'm super excited about this one because it's from Japan, and we all know Japan snacks are absolutely fantastic. You can't go wrong with Japanese candy, Japanese snacks. I feel like they have some of the best snacks. So, without further ado, let's get into it. But before we get into it, there's a couple things I want to point out. There is my little Ko-Fi thing right here, and it's also in the pinned comment where you could support me if you choose to. You don't have to, but if you do want to support us, you can go there and donate or do whatever if you feel like it. Again, make financially responsible decisions, so don't do it if you cannot afford it. But if you do want to support us and you do have a little extra money, we would really appreciate it. And secondly, this video is sponsored by Trytreats. So thank you so much, Trytreats, for sponsoring this video. And if you want to get your own amazing box at a great price, then just visit the link down in the description and make sure you use our promo code ZiahTV for 15% off your entire order. Now that we got all the logistics out of the way, let's get into the box. Which I got this. I received this over the weekend. I've been looking forward to it so much once I found out it was Japan because of how much I love Japanese snacks. So Denora, DJ, hello, welcome in. It's been a minute. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Y'all said was Gucci chat. You could just say it from there. Yes. Okay. So, as you guys know, Trytreats always comes with a postcard. This time it is Mount Fuji in Japan. Kind of hard to see because I don't think autofocus is going to kick in, even though I leave it on for the specific reason when we do these videos, but whatever. That's why I need a new webcam if you can see the goal. So, really cool postcard, and then it has information on the back if you want to read it. It tells you a little bit about the country. And then you get some more Japan facts, as well as some did you know. And on the back, you get random recipe of the month. This time it's sushi rolls, which I love sushi, so I'm super happy about that. And then, of course, we have our handy dandy what's inside your treats box, so that way we can read about the treats as we devour them. And I love this. I love that they do this. Not every snack company, but actually I think they're the only ones that I have personally ordered from that do this. So shout out to Trytreats, because it is really nice to be able to know what it is you're eating. Because of course, when you're ordering things from different countries, you might not speak that language, and they might not have English on them, so you might have no idea what it is. And especially for people who have food allergies and other stuff like that, that could be a problem. As with someone like me who cannot eat the red meat. All right, so I see it's from Japan. It's got the little Japanese sticker. All right. Oh, this looks so good.
New donation from Jenna.
Yo, let's go. It actually works. I told you guys I was gonna get I forgot that I didn't have my headphones on. But Jenna, thank you so much for the donation on coffee. I do really appreciate it. You are absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy. I got it to actually work. And it actually like says your name. I'm sure that was loud because I don't have my speakers plugged in, but thank you so much. Let me just double check and see if you said anything, because I don't think you did, because I think it would have read it out. But let me double check. Oh, okay, you did. So it doesn't read it out. Jenna said, for being hot as hell, you are eating snacks, but you're a snack in itself. Thank you so much, Jenna. I do really appreciate you. You are fantastic. Yeah, new notification. So it's really cool. I'm really proud of it. And it took me a decent amount to set up. All right. Once again, thank you so much, Jenna. You're an MVP. Shout out to you. Let's get into the snacks. Let's go with this. This is Puffle. All right. I'm a troll. Yes, but it's hilarious and I enjoy it. Puffle by Matsuyama are grilled corn snacks, rich with grilled corn flavor and puffy in texture. This is the perfect treat for whenever you're in the mood for a savory snack. Just happen to be in the mood for a savory snack. So that was not the. It smelled when you open it. It smelled exactly like cereal. Josh, smell that. Tell me that doesn't just straight up smell like cereal.
Yeah.
It just actually just straight up smells like cereal. I can't decide if I like it or not, chat. Sounds like Cheeto Puffs. Basically, like Frosted Flakes. Yeah, actually. Or like a Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes type thing. The weird thing is, it smells sweet. It's not sweet at all. It is very savory. No, okay, I do like it. The first one I bit had this weird, almost like I want to say milk taste to it, but the rest of them don't. So I don't know if it was just because I just opened the bag in the air or something. However, that science makes sense. But it's actually really good. It's actually like really good. It tastes like it straight up tastes like grilled corn. Like, you know, when you have corn on the cob and then you put on like a barbecue or something for a little bit. That's actually almost like 100% what it tastes like, which is very surprising. It doesn't smell like that at all. So that is really good. I'm going to enjoy it. Would you like that?
Oh, I'm good.
Good. All right. That was really good. That's a W in my book. It's so weird because my first like 2 bites of it, I'm like, I don't think I like this. And then the next 3, I was like, I really like this. That's why you got to give it multiple tastes. All right. Let's move on to the next one. So, chat, as we're sitting here talking, I would like to open the floor for a little bit of a Q&A, because it's been a minute since I've seriously just got to sit down and talk to you guys. Almost every time I'm like been streaming recently, it's like I'm doing something, so I can't just devote 100% of my attention to just chatting with you guys. So if there's any questions you want to ask me, then go ahead. And I also have a question for you. How has your week been so far? Hope you're making it through the week okay. And if you're not, then I hope that this live stream can bring you a little bit of joy, so that way you can feel just a little bit better. Let's see if there's anything else that's savory, so that way we don't switch back and forth and then it'll make it taste weird. Okay, I think this is. Hi, Ziah, I missed you. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I missed you too. How have you been? I hope you've been absolutely fantastic since the last time that we chatted. Cheese Ara? Ada? No, it's... I don't actually know how to pronounce this. It's A-R-A-R-E. It's not Ada. I know that. But anyway, Cheese Whatever by Haruya are traditional bite-sized rice crackers, and each tiny cracker is generously coated with salty cheese seasoning. And then this is what it looks like. I have autofocus on, so I don't know why you're not autofocusing. You love to do it when it makes no sense to do it, but when I actually put something in front of the camera to be like, hey, focus on me, it doesn't do it. How does that make sense? Zizel. I know it's you, Zizel. Hello, hello. Welcome in. You think I wouldn't recognize you? Wish I could send you a box of Filipino snacks. Maybe once we start doing good again and I can reopen a P.O. box. Absolutely. Side note, my Genshin Impact YouTube channel has been doing really good, actually. For like a brand new channel, this is definitely by far like the most successful launch that I've had on a channel. It's only been live for like 4 or 5 days, and we're almost at 100 subscribers on that channel. On top of like 10k views, like over 10k views, which is crazy for a brand new channel. So must be doing something right. But I'm super excited about that because I'm very, very passionate about making that type of content, and it's worked out so well. So if you care about Genshin, then you should check it out. It's crazy. One of the videos I dropped, like by itself, got like 7k views, and it's just like, you know, like that channel was like a brand new channel with 0 subscribers on it. I didn't even tell people like on the main channel. Like I didn't advertise on the main channel. You know what I mean? Because I'm like most people aren't going to care about Genshin. It's just really, you know, people that play. And yeah, it just kind of popped off. Just subbed. Sorry for being late. No, you're all good. I need to open this and my hands are all like... I'm trying to... Okay, so the thing is, chat, it's not that I'm weak. It's that I'm trying to be tactful because I know if I use my full power, as you guys know, I'm going to destroy this entire bag and it's going to go everywhere. And I don't want to have cheese array all over my floor. That's great. Yes, thank you. It's super exciting. I was like, because the thing is I've launched many YouTube channels in my life, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to sit here and grind this for like absolute months, you know, and I'm just gonna expect like none of the videos are gonna get any views. It's okay, they'll get like 10, 15 or whatever. And it's been doing just dramatically better. Technically it's gotten more views than our main channel has in the past month, so that's crazy. With less than 100 subscribers, but I don't know, like it's working out, so you know, whatever, God's plan. Okay. That did not taste at all like I thought it was going to. Let me show you what they look like. Can you see that? My ring light is going to blow everything. I have autofocus on. Why are you not autofocusing? You have one job. You can kind of see it right here. These are really good. Does not taste anything like I thought it was going to. Like, you say it's like, oh, generously coated with cheese. You think it's probably going to taste like a Cheeto or something like that? It doesn't. It is super, super light on flavor. And not in a bad way. It kind of tastes like those, like, you know, like those air puffed type snacks where they don't really have as much flavor because there's not as much, like processed stuff in it. So it's like you get kind of like a hint of, like, smoked cheddar, I want to say. And then a lot of, like, kind of like the rice cake type feeling. But it's very subtle. And it's really good. Yeah, I actually like those better than Puffle. Wow, that's really good, actually. I do like that. I like how subtle it is. Yes, I'm very happy, and I just spilled a bunch all over my desk. Whoops. Bug it. Most views I've ever gotten in videos, 25K. That's really good, honestly. I think we would be pretty hard pressed to get 25K if we dropped a video on our main channel, the channel that you're watching this right now, just because of well, there's a lot of factors, mainly dead subscribers, but not like dead, but it's the YouTube term. Don't worry about it. Okay. You need to remember to click on your new channel because I'm late and brain dog. I'm seeing you meet brain dead, and it's all good. Again, like there's no pressure. The rice is trying to assassinate me. Would not be the first time, and it probably won't be the last. There is no reason, and I don't want you to feel any pressure to go and click and watch the channel if you're not into Genshin, because it's just going to be Genshin Impact stuff. Like, I appreciate like the support and everything, don't get me wrong, but I don't ever want you guys to feel forced to watch content you're not into or that isn't relevant to you. Like, if you don't play Genshin, you don't care about the game, there's no reason to watch the content because you're not going to have any idea what the hell's going on in the videos because it's going to be like guides and things about the game, right? So, again, don't feel pressured, but if you do play Genshin, or if you're interested in playing Genshin, it's free, by the way, then yeah, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I'm so out of the loop. It is all good. It's been a crazy start to the year, for me at least, and I'm sure for plenty of other people too, so it's been kind of crazy. I love Genshin, hanging out with you. That's why I subbed. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that, Jenna. I as well love hanging out with you, chat, and I also love Genshin very much. I mean, brain fog by autocorrect is funny. That is very true. I've had autocorrect mess me up so many times and make me send messages that mean completely different than what I was trying to say, and the whole message is different just because of one thing they decided to correct it to. And I don't understand why it does that, because it's not even like I typed it wrong. It just decides to correct it to what it thought I should have said instead. Doesn't make any sense. I like watching you play games. I'm glad that I'm entertaining while I'm playing games. I try to be. I do try to be. Okay, let's... It's just a big marshmallow. Ooh, what is this? This looks very interesting. My phone keeps autocorrecting me since my phone is new. Oh yeah, that happens a bunch when you have a new phone. All right, so we got a Marin, or maybe a Maron. A Marin pie. Marin pie by MT are mini pie that has chestnut Maron in Japanese, filling, very soft from the outside and strong matcha flavor on the inside. A very good snack to try for anyone who loves Japanese products. Well, it just so happens I do love Japanese products. I love matcha. And I love, I love hazelnut. I don't know about chestnut so much, but we're going to try this and see. It looks good. It kind of looks like just like a little biscuit. Almost looks like a dog treat. This looks like something I would give my dog. And not like in a bad way. It just looks like a doggy biscuit. Okay. That is so dry. So aside from the fact that my mouth now feels like the Sahara Desert, it's pretty good. It's got a really good flavor to it. But it's a very, very dry bit. This is like Popeye's biscuit dry. All right, this is like if I didn't have water, I would choke to death on stream dry. But that's okay because it's delicious. And it's worth it. You can kind of see, you can't see it all. But it's got like, kind of like matcha in it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of got like that, I want to say almost gummy matcha in it. It's really good. I love matcha. If you love matcha, you'd love this. This is actually delicious. The phone was crazy. It was just plain gibberish since autocorrect quit on me. It definitely happens. I have had it just completely. You ever know you're really fucking up when you spell a word and you don't know how to spell it and you spell it incorrectly and autocorrect came and can correct it to the word that you were trying to spell? That's how you know you fucked up. I'm sure this has happened to you, Josh. Oh, yeah. Like that shit. Oh, I saw the autofocus go off. Why don't you do it when there's something right in front of you? Why am I getting trolled? The constant trolling of technology. Exactly why I need a new camera, and Jenna is helping with that. See, 2% of our 200 goal. So thank you, Jenna. That's really good, actually. I like that a lot. The center isn't as dry. It kind of helps. But the outside, The outside took my mouth to the Sahara Desert, and it said, "Lick thy sand," and then I did. Not consensually either. It's quite weird. But then I was greeted with an oasis in my mouth, so that was delicious. Okay. Ooh, this sounds good. All right. What is this? Pandaro. This is a butter cookie. It's so cute. I love the packaging. I love pandas. Butter cookie by Pandaro are light and crispy butter cookies in the shape of a panda, inspired by butter bread in Japan. These cookies are a delight. I will be the judge of that. It says wheat cracker on the back. It's like you are speaking your own language again. It happens. Technically, I can send you a box via general delivery where you just technically pick up a package at the post office. You can do that. I mean, I'd be down. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think I've ever actually mailed something in my life. I've just never had a reason to. Especially because I kind of grew up in the age of technology. So it was like, you know, like even if you get like a piece of mail and it's like, hey, like mail this back, or it's like, hey, send us money or something, you can usually just go online. Like that's what I did when I got the mail for getting my tags replaced on my car. I just go online and do it, and then they just send you a new one. Like I don't have to send anything. It's just so much more of a hassle, I feel like, to do it through mail when you could just do it electronically. But I'm also spoiled because of the age of technology. This is cute. This is super cute. It's also hard to open without destroying everything in the universe, so that's crazy. It's shaped like a little pan. I don't even want to eat it. It's so cute. Autocorrect. Autofocus, I mean. Can't be talking about autocorrect. Can y'all see that? Not really. Why don't you... What? How does this make sense? This is why I left you on. And you don't make sense. I'm telling you. It knows I'm trying to replace it. There we go. You like how it did it for a second? Did you see it? It's so cute. Okay. The ears, oh my god, I know. Okay, this 100%, there is legitimately no difference. You know that tin can that you usually see at like Christmas time? You know the one that your grandma has like a bunch of sewing shit in? And it's like that tin can of like those butter cookies, right? But there's actual butter cookies in it this time. This has to be the exact same ingredients as that because there is literally no different taste. This is 100%, and I have a very, very distinct memory of this because of a Christmas I had. 100%, it just tastes like that. There's no difference. It's just panda shaped, so it's automatically better than whatever random ass shapes that you got in those tin boxes that didn't make any sense. And it's good. I like those cookies actually. I can't eat them all the time because again they're pretty dry, but I think they'd be good with coffee. Have you ever tried that?
What, cookies and coffee?
Yeah, like these, you know, like the butter cookies.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The sewing kit.
Yeah.
Sewing kit cookies.
Yeah.
Good. I've never tried them with coffee though.
I'm sure they would be good. You ate the cuteness? I did. Sorry. It was good. Remind me of gummy bears, but in the form of cookies. Yeah, pretty much. Sew and cook cookies. You all know the sew and cook cookies. Maybe you don't. Do you? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Isn't that an Asian thing? I don't know. That's a grandma thing. Oh, let's ask the Asian in the room. Hey, Josh. Is that an Asian thing?
It is not an Asian thing.
Can't confirm. It's not an Asian
It's
thing.
an old woman thing. Old grandma thing.
Well, Jenna, it turns out you're racist. Totally kidding. I know you're Filipino. Cafecito with cookies is always good. I'm going to act like I know what that is. I 100% agree with you. All right. Let's move on to the next one. The fuck is this? Ooh. It doesn't have anything on it that tells you anything about it. So I think that Trytreats has finally been fed up with us and they sent us something to kill us. This is a red herring, if you will. All right. Shinsu bean paste. Hold on. Mom does that too. She's Latina. I swear to God, it's just like a grandma thing. I'm not saying your mom's a grandma, but usually you see that with grandmas and I guess Latinas now. Kitagawa Sekai donuts are perfectly coated with a light dusting of sugar and stuffed with a sweet and fragrant red bean paste. They are individually wrapped with a soft, chewy texture and are perfect as a snack or dessert. So I have a donut here with sugar on it, but then also red bean paste. That's very interesting to me. Philippines do this thing where they usually empty ice cream containers and Tupperware, like use them as Tupperware. That's strange. I wouldn't think the ice cream containers would be very good because they're not very resilient. Like, they're usually, like, paper thin. So I feel like they wouldn't, like, you know.
They probably talk about, like, 5-gallon buckets.
Oh. I was thinking of, like, you know, the cheap ones. Sorry, guys, I'm broke. Can't afford those 5-gallon buckets. Okay, I don't know, man. Red bean paste and donut does not sound like it'd go together, but, fuck it. Why is the red bean paste sweet? I know it said it was sweet, but it's really moist, actually. It's really good. That's, like, actually pretty delicious. I just wasn't expecting it because I've never had, like, red bean paste.
Yeah, it's usually pretty sweet.
I don't know that. I don't think I've ever had red bean paste in my life. That was an experience. And that's what's fantastic about getting boxes like this, is I've been able to try more different things that I've never tried in my life than from, like any other time in my life. And it's all because of Trytreats and their generous decision to continue sponsoring us through thick and thin. And that's why you love Trytreats here. Make sure to go get yourself a box, because they're absolutely fantastic and they're good price and it helps out the channel. Link down in the description below. Okay, that was really good, actually. I'm, like, pleasantly surprised. So far, everything I've had is fire, but I expected that from Japan. Because it's Japan. They got, like, anime and shit. Like, how could you not like Japan? They got, like, anime and the Pokemons and hentai and, you know, all that good shit. So, I mean,
Maid cafes.
Maid cafe, bro. If I ever go to Japan, I'm going to all the maid cafe. I don't give a fuck. That sounds like fun. What is this? I thought this was going to be something else. Don't. This looks good. Mom loves playing things that already have a container in other brand containers. It's confusing as fuck. I would personally have a pet peeve with that. I would have beef with your mother. I want you to know that. It wouldn't be how I met your mother. It's how I have beef with your mother. This reaction, that shit was good. I don't think I've ever actually had red bean paste before in my life. Which just tells you how cultured I am. Is this... Ooh, oh, that's the chocolate I smelled. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm not even showing you guys. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking eat this. Okay, here we go. This is Suki Pero Chocolate Sticks by Yaokin. This are biscuit sticks which you can dip in melted chocolate before eating them. These tasty treats come in handy in a handy cup that you can take anywhere on the go. So it's basically like, we'll see how the chocolate stacks up, because it's basically like the Nutella to go type of thing. And that might have been influenced by the aluminum, but I don't know. It's like yan yan. Yeah, it's like yan yan. I've actually had that before. Okay. This is good, but since I love hazelnut so much, I have to give it to Nutella for having the better chocolate. Because this just kind of tastes like pretty generic milk chocolate, right? Like nothing special about it. And I do prefer the hazelnut chocolate. So I mean, it's solid, but there's nothing to write home about. It's good, but you know, it's not changing any lives, is what I'm trying to say. It's like the Filipino Tupperware thing, you know? I'm always careful about getting excited. I've been deprived multiple times of tasty things. Yeah. I think there's nothing worse in this world than being excited about something and then either having a person or life itself shit on your excitement. That's like a terrible feeling. Like, I hope you haven't experienced this, but if you have, I'm sorry in advance. But I'm just gonna pull out a random example. Let's say you got like a promotion at work, right? And you came home to tell your significant other, and you were super excited, right? You've been working really hard at your company and everything, and you've been there for years, and they finally decided to promote you. You're getting a huge pay raise and everything, and you tell your significant other, and they just completely downplay it, and they're not like excited, and they don't share that excitement. That is like soul crushing. You know, when someone, especially someone that you care about, that should care about it as well, doesn't share that like excitement that you have, it just completely like kills the moment. And then you're just left feeling bad because what it should have been like a beautiful moment where you could try together and be excited and be happy with someone, you just kind of get like soul crushed. And I think that's one of the worst feelings ever. So I totally understand. The chocolate is too sweet. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of just like a, I don't know. It's more like a basic chocolate. There's nothing special about the chocolate specifically. That's how I would put that. It's still good, but it's not, again, it's not amazing. My white friend said red bean tastes like dirt. Maybe they don't have taste buds. Maybe that's just the case. Oh, what is... I'll hear that. I've had it happen with school accomplishments before, and it ruined the mood. It really does. Like, it does. If someone... Here's my word of advice for you, so that way you're not a complete fucking asshole. I'm not saying you guys are, but so you don't end up being a complete asshole on accident. If someone comes up to you and they're super excited about something, do not downplay it and do not shit on it. Just let them be excited, and even if you have to fake that excitement with them, do it because it'll literally mean the world to them, and it does not cost you anything. It is a very small effort that you can put in to really make someone's day. I'm telling you that right now. Because it is heartbreaking when someone does not share that excitement, especially because if they were excited to tell you about it, that means that they at least value your opinion or your outlook or something, right? To like a pretty high regard for them to be that excited and want to tell you about it. So, and it's different from just like straight up bragging, but you guys know what I mean. You guys are smart. Okay, this looks like, hold on, I got this. I found the secret. It's called turning off my ring light. Yeah, that totally helped. It literally looks like coffee beans. There you go. It literally looks like coffee beans, but it says Mugi chocolate on it. So I'm kind of curious to see what this is. Mugi chocolate by Furuta is a classic dagashi, Japanese sweet treat made of puffed wheat or barley, thinly coated with chocolate glaze. Chocolate nuts. Nice. Did I drop one? I don't know what happened. Yeah, it kind of looks like coffee beans, honestly, but it's just... It almost tastes like coffee, too. It's kind of crazy, but I think it's because of either the barley or the wheat. Is that what it said? Yeah, because they kind of have like that oaty taste. We love that here. It's really good, actually. I put so much in my mouth. I really like it. I like the texture that like the chocolate the wheat has. It's really good. It's got more of like a hearty kind of like sweet taste to it. That's really, really good. That might be my favorite thing I've had so far, actually. Wow. I was a little skeptical at first, but that's actually really good. I am very much surprised, especially because I love the taste of coffee. I have an unhealthy relationship with coffee. Actually, not really. I drink maybe 1 cup a day. That's not actually that unhealthy. There's people out there that drink 3 or 4 cups a day, and that's probably unhealthy. Okay. Moving on to the next thing. What is this? This doesn't even look like a snack. This looks like something I would buy at not Wells Fargo, Walgreens or CVS, like a medical section. Can't even tell. Apparently it's candy. Okay, Ramune. If I'm saying any of these wrong, and I offend you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. I'm just an ignorant person from America that does not know how to speak a lot of these languages or their dialects or how to pronounce a lot of those things. Ramoon candy by Maruta. Experience the refreshing taste of Ramoon drink in this pack of Ramoon candy tablets by Maruta. They come in a handy cod neck bottle, just like the iconic balls of soda at Japanese summer festivals. Well, I don't know why that was so hard to read. I'm sorry if it just looks like my brain completely shut down. But I'm telling you that it was actually that hard to read. It wasn't. Throwing a lot of big words at me that I don't understand. 1 cup is not bad since people at my office drink 4+. Yeah. Yeah. People usually drink a lot more. I only drink 1 cup. I don't like I have a Keurig, so it just fills up 10 ounces, and then obviously this is more than 10 ounces, so it just fills that up, and then I just drink it, and then I'm good, and I'm ready to take on the day, as they say. Not really. I usually drink it, and I'm still tired, and I'm like, well, that was useless, but at least it tasted really good. Okay. So we have... This has a face on it. that was not expecting that when I turned this around. Look at this. Do you see it? Look in its eyes. It will consume your soul. This is kind of like a dildo. I'm not going to lie. This is like a pocket rocket. Especially with the face on it. It's like, I'm going to make you... Okay, never mind. I'm done. I'm not going to say all that. But... the cap just comes off. I kind of expected it to be like a hinge. Like attached. But whatever. Okay. Well, let's get my little cocaine tablets. Pop them in my mouth. What in the fuck? Again, shout out to Japan for always just not tasting like what I think you're going to. For the most part. I mean, obviously some of them did, but most of these snacks, this tastes exactly like Smarties, right? Like the fizzy, like a fizzy Smartie. You know, those like little fizzy cans that melt in your mouth. Except instead of really fizzing a lot, it just kind of melted into like soft dust, and then it was gone. But it was so weird because I've had candy that's similar to it that's done different things, right? Like the kind of, you know, the ones that are kind of like fizzy and they sit there for a while. You can like sometimes hear them or something, kind of like Rice Krispie treats or some shit. Rice Krispies, the cereal, not the treats. The treats don't go pop. Snap, crackle, pop. But oh yeah, this bottleneck is really good. But it's more of like it kind of just mushed down, and then it was like this one medicine I had that did the same thing, where you put it in your tongue and you weren't supposed to swallow it. You're supposed to let it dissolve, and it was like almost exactly like that. Is it like those sugar sticks? Kind of. I want to show you guys because it's gross, but do you see how it kind of just like it doesn't exactly fizz? It tastes like the fizzy candy. It doesn't fizz. It just kind of breaks apart. Like your saliva literally just breaks it apart as it enters your mouth. And so it kind of just mushes down and then it disappears. It tastes good, but it's weird because you are expecting it to like fizz and sit there and kind of fizzle for a little bit. You know the candies I'm talking about. It doesn't really do that. It kind of, you see it? It just kind of falls apart, which is cool. Tastes good. I do like it. Just wasn't, again, what I was expecting, but it's all good. All right. I think this is just a big marshmallow. I'm not going to lie. I think this is just a big marshmallow. Let's check it. For the record, it's not in English except for the word that says big, and its name is Big Marshmallow. Wow, imagine that. By Yaukin. Big Marshmallow by Yaukin is a large-sized marshmallow. It has a chewy texture and a slight delicate sweetness. You can also try putting it in the fridge to change the texture. Never thought about putting marshmallows in the fridge to change the texture. I'll do that one day. For now, we have a big marshmallow. A very big marshmallow. Yeah. That's a marshmallow. It's just bigger. Doesn't taste any different than what a normal marshmallow tastes like. Imagine trying to play Chubby Bunny with these. You would get fucking destroyed in like 3. Maybe. And if you could take more than 3, hit my line. I'm just kidding. This is like, yeah, I mean, it's just marshmallows. It's good because it's a marshmallow. Marshmallows are good. I like marshmallows. I know someone doesn't like marshmallows. It's crazy. But I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's a marshmallow. It's a big marshmallow. If you want a big marshmallow, go for it. All right. This is, I believe, The final thing on the list. Kind of in the mood for a s'more at the mention of marshmallow. I said that, and I thought the exact same thing. Crazy how great minds think alike, right? Because I was like, damn, a s'more would freaking smack right now. All right, Mackin Gummy Grape by Sugi Motoya. Mackin Gummy Grape by Sugi Motoya are grape-flavored gummy candies shaped like a closed fist, and which is inspired by the rock, paper, scissors game. It has a very unique pleasure texture and a delicious grape taste. I did not read that wrong. It says on here. I wish I could show you, but it's not gonna work and the camera's reversed. It says it has a very unique pleasure texture and delicious grape taste. And it's shaped like a fist. I knew we were gonna get into the weird Japanese stuff eventually. I dropped the marshmallow. Strong just like marshmallow. Hey, look, it's who I was referring to. I can understand the logic behind not liking a marshmallow. It's okay. You know, everyone's taste buds are different and like the texture isn't for everyone. But it's sad. It's also very sweet. It's just sugar. So, this is apparently going to be shaped like a fist and it has a pleasure texture to it. So that's, you know, that's crazy, but let's see what happens. That's not a fist, that's a hand first off. You can smack someone on the ass with this. Okay. Oh, that's not the actual thing. You have to open it back here. This is like the most unique one we've gotten, I think. Do you see it? It's got a little star next to it, too. Yeah. These instructions really help. They're in Japanese. I have no idea what that means. It's almost silicone-y. Do you see the shine? Do you see the glisten on that? Do you like... I can feel the pleasure texture. As weird as that sounds. I would never really think of eating plain marshmallows. Go with hot cocoa, it's good. Yeah, I'm not someone who's ever really just been like, man, I could go for some marshmallows right now. Like, that's it. I do think they have to be combined with, like, hot chocolate or, like, s'mores and stuff. Because I think they're just way too sweet to eat by themselves. So I would personally never go for a bigger marshmallow compared to the regular size ones. This has the exact same texture as the ones you got out of the machine when you were a kid, like the not the candy, but you know, like the actually like slappy hands. Does this work? It didn't stick. Can you see that? No. It doesn't work as good as the flappy hand ones. Does it taste as good? It's so weird because it's like, how do I explain it? Its texture is so incredibly rubbery that it's not like any other gummy texture I have. Like, gummy textures are usually like softer and not as firm. This is actually like really, really firm, and it doesn't dissolve really in your mouth. So it's almost like exactly eating rubber, and not like in a bad way because it tastes good. But it's very firm, and you're not really expecting that from a gummy candy. It must be the pleasure texture, the silicone. This is all making too much sense. But it was good. And maybe it's because it was grape, and I really like grape. But yeah, that was probably the most interesting one. I think that the little wheat chocolate things are going to be my favorite. But there wasn't a single thing that I did not like this time, which is huge because... I mean, it's Japanese snacks. I knew I was going to like every single thing. Yeah, that was really good. I'm so happy that I got to try these snacks because I've tried a lot of Japanese snacks in my life, and I don't think I have ever personally had anyone. No, I haven't. I have not had a single one of these. I thought we were going to get like Pocky and like the most stereotypical ones. No, I have not had a single one of these on this list, which is actually pretty impressive because I have gone to the world market quite a few times specifically for Japanese snacks. So that's super cool. I'm going to need to find a place to hang these. 410 across the board. Yeah, of course. Why does that look like a window clings? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It looks exactly like it. Almost has the same texture as it, but it didn't cling, which is a fail in my book. No, it was fine. It did taste good. I wish marshmallow open over an open fire if I eat it on its own. Yeah, I agree. That is the one time I will, is if like I roast them first. I think it's always good. Get that light brown hue to it, and then it tastes actually pretty delicious. I also think it adds a little bit of smoky flavor, so it takes away from like the overwhelming sweetness, in my opinion. So I think that's really good. But those were our snacks, chat. If I had to give this box like an overall rating, I would say like an 8 out of 10. Really good. I loved everything in here. There was a couple ones where I'm like, and I had more of it, and I'm like, you know what I mean? So it was like actually like just really solid, like across the board. Like I have absolutely no complaints about it. So before I get out of here, and me and the Josh Sheen, the one and the only, spend some quality time together. Darn, I missed all the snacks. You did miss all the snacks. I'm sorry, Rin, but I'm so happy to see you. It's been a minute. I hope you've been doing good. I'm sure you've been busy with school, so I hope school's going good for you. But hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, even if it's only for a little bit. But yeah, chat, I'm just, I'm chilling, and I hope, just as like a little announcement at the end, I hope that whatever endeavors you're going for in life, whatever you're currently trying to accomplish, I hope and I have confidence that you will accomplish them, and just keep fighting. Seriously. I was at a point in my life previous year, where I was in a dark time, right? And you guys saw that journey where I was kind of going through like a dark time, and I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm a lot happier. And I want to let you guys know, as someone who has brought themselves back from the brink of destruction, you can do it too, because there's nothing special about me. So you can totally do it. I 100% believe in you. Just know that. And if you ever need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here virtually. I can't physically be there because that would require like teleportation and all sorts of powers that unfortunately God was not so gracious to gift me with. So until I figure that out, it'll just have to be through the computer screen, which I hope is good enough for you. And maybe you could just play Genshin Impact with me, and then you could meet me there, and then I don't know, we could play games together or something. It'd be kind of cool. Whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do really appreciate it. Again, if you want to get a box for yourself, which I highly recommend, because honestly, I love all their boxes, and they've been literally the biggest supporters of the channel. There's a link down in the description box. And make sure you use promo code ZiahTV for 15% off your entire order. I highly recommend them, and they're really good price, especially with that discount code. So go ahead and get yourself a box. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. I really, 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 really appreciate every single one of you. And Rin, congratulations on your promotion. That's super awesome. Everyone, really quick, tell her congratulations. That is awesome. Congratulations. And thank you so much for all the love, all the support. I probably will be back tomorrow, but honestly, like, these next couple of weeks is going to be really hard. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Just because like I'm going to have 2 weeks of training and everything like that starting Monday. And then this week is busy because I'm getting prepared. So I'm not going to commit to a specific streaming schedule just for that fact yet. And I kind of knew that going into like this new job. So once I get everything settled and figured out, I can update you guys with like a new streaming schedule, as well as like I'm also really, really putting a lot of attention and focusing on the Genshin Impact content, because I have not been this excited to make content in a long time. So I'm really enjoying that, and I hope you guys support it if you do care about it. If not, trust me, it's totally fine. I get it. But I'll keep you guys updated on my socials. You guys can see them, or there's links down in the description. Thank you guys so much. I'm out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Bye-bye.